What brought you this deep into Geth-controlled space?
You're asking the wrong person, Shepard. I just point and shoot. Something about the sun. It's going bad faster than it should. Some kind of energy problem.
Any idea where the Geth came from?
One of their patrol ships found us. Dropships started raining Geth down on our heads before we could get off world. Systems under Geth control. We knew they made planetary sweeps periodically. We hoped going low emissions would hide us.
Do we have to worry about the
I
Geth
don't think
sending
so.
in
Their patrol ship hasn't lifted off again. The radiation block's all over.
How are you holding up? We can be there in a few
Slow and
minutes.
careful. Direct sunlight fries our shields all to hell. We're bunkered down at base camp across the valley. I left Tali'Zorah at a secure shelter, then doubled back to hold the choke point. Getting Tali out safely is our top priority. If you can extract her, we'll keep them off you.
You've got confirmation that the Geth haven't reached Tali yet?
Affirmative. Left my best men with her. When you get here, you can talk to her on the comm. Every Marine on this rock is sworn to protect Tali'Zorah, as long as one of us
Full
is...
position. We'll hit their back
Watch your
line.
ass! We got a dropship coming in. Crap, doorway's blocked. Grab the demo charges in the buildings nearby. Use them to clear a path.
Shepard, I have scanned the area and located the demolition charges the quarry commander mentioned.
Put it on my radar.
Done. You will need both sets of charges to clear the rubble.
Time to fight! Feel the blood rain!
I'm going down too! Get him off me!
One more. Got it.
Fine, I'll hide.
We need a core sample to get a timeline on the rate of radiation increase, but our equipment keeps dying on us. Shepard once used a mining laser to clear some rubble back on Therum. Maybe I can do something similar with demolition charges.
Make that combat drone!
On it.
On it.
If
Little
I die,
pieces of
I'm
crap.
haunting you, Shepard! That's a start. Let's find some more. One to that one. Got you.
impossible to get accurate solar measurements. The radiation keeps burning out our equipment. This sun shouldn't be like this. It was stable a few hundred years ago. Stars don't die that quickly.
Let's light it up.
Are these Quarian buildings? From before they got their asses kicked?
Why do we care? Anyone choosing to come here should be on their own.
Tully's order to base camp. Come in, base camp. Hello? Is anyone there?
Tally, it's Shepard. I'm sorry. Everyone here is dead. Any survivors must have fallen back.
We knew this mission was high risk. Damn it. And what are you doing here, Shepard? We're in the middle of Geth space.
I was in the neighborhood. I thought you might need a hand.
Thanks for coming, Shepard. It means a lot to hear your voice. Carl Rieger and what's left of the Marines got me into the observatory. From where you are, it's through the door and across the field. I got to the data I needed and I'm safe for now, but I've got a lot of Geth outside.
What's this research you're at?
It's about this world's sun. It's aging faster. I can tell you more about it once we've got fewer Geth shooting
Would it
at
help
us.
if I brought in the Normandy?
Doubtful. These buildings are centuries old. If you bring down heavy fire, this whole place could collapse on us.
Is anyone else still with you?
Rieger had a team of Marines covering. At least some of them are still alive. I can hear them firing at the Geth outside.
It looks like somebody
Let
sealed
me
the door.
Be careful, Shepard, and sleep.
We've been spotted.
The little drones can cloak!
Weak! Weak!
I'll kill you all!
Nothing can hurt me! Worthless! Weak! Yeah.
Son of a...
Get down!
This is why I follow you, Shepard. Big things.
Over here! Get to cover! Squad Leader Cal Rieger, Migrant Fleet Marines. We talked on the radio before that dropship arrived. I still got no idea why you're here. This ain't the time to be picky. Tally's inside over there. The Geth killed the rest of my squad, and they're trying to get to her. Best I've been able to do is draw their attention.
Are you sure she's still alive?
The observatory is reinforced. Even the Geth will need time to get through it. And it's hard to hack a door when someone's firing rockets at you. The Geth are near platoon strength, but the Colossus is the worst part. It's got a repair protocol. Huddles up and fixes itself. I can't get a clear shot while it's down like that. I tried to move in closer, and one of the bastards punched a shot clean through my suit.
How bad is your suit damaged?
Combat seals clamped down to isolate contamination, and I'm swimming in antibiotics. The Geth might get me, but I'm not gonna die from an infection in the middle of a battle. That's just insulting.
What can you tell me about the battlefield?
Right side's got a catwalk with a sniper perch. You can wreak some havoc from there, but none of my men made it past the Geth. The middle's got cover, but the damn Colossus has a clear shot at you the whole time, and you've got Geth coming in from both sides. The left gives you some cover from the Colossus, but your ass is hanging out for the Geth. That's how I got shot.
Any ideas on how to deal with the Colossus?
Standard protocol with armature-class units is to sabotage the shields and whittle it down, you know? Kill it with bug bites. But the repair protocol blows that plan to hell. You try to wear it down, it just huddles up and fixes itself. So whatever we do has to scrap that bastard fast. Probably means getting up close, past that cover.
Any ideas on how to deal with it?
So whatever we do...
We need to get to Tally. Got any ideas?
Just one! I'm not moving so well, but I can still pull a trigger, and I got a rocket launcher that the sun hasn't fried yet. You move in close. I'll keep the Colossus busy, maybe even drop its shields. With luck, you'll be able to finish it off.
You've done enough, Rieger. You don't need to throw your life away.
Wasn't asking your permission. My job is to keep Tally safe.
We don't have enough people on our side for you to take one for the team. Stand down!
I'm not gonna stand there while you run into enemy fire. They killed my whole squad.
And if you want to honor your squad, watch my back. I need you here in case they bring reinforcements.
All right, Shepard. We'll do it your way. Hit him for me. Kilos alive.
Incoming!
Destroy you!
Too late! Now you're dead! Too late! Now you're... Nothing can hurt me. Too late. Now you're dead. I got it.
Yeah, I'm ducking.
Back me up.
On it.
I'll put them down.
Move in close. I'll keep the Colossus busy. Maybe even...
You've done enough, Rieger.
Wasn't asking your permission. My job is to keep Tally safe.
We don't have enough people on our side for you to take one for the team. Stand down!
I'm not gonna...
And if you want to honor...
Incoming! Nothing can hurt me!
No shield!
Feel the blood rage! Nothing can hurt me! Feel the blood rage! Too late! Now you're dead!
My shield's
Moving
down.
to it!
Gotcha. Nope.
Cover! Go on!
You move in close. I'll keep the Colossus.
You've done enough,
Wasn't asking your permission. My job is to keep Tally safe.
We don't have enough people on our side for you to take one for the team. Stand down!
I'm not gonna stand
And if you want to honor your...
They're right ahead of us.
Too late! Now you're dead!
Shield down.
Cover!
No sweat.
On it!
On it.
Right. Got it!
Right. Grabbing cover!
Time to fight!
Grabbing cover!
Stop me!
On it.
Wait!
Just a second. I locked the door to keep more gas from getting inside. There, that should do it. Just let me finish this download. Thank you, Shepard. If not for you, I would never have made it out of this room. This whole mission has been a disaster. I wish I'd joined you back on Freedom's Progress, but I couldn't let anyone take my place on something this risky.
A lot of Quarians lost their lives.
I don't know. The Admiralty Board believed the information here was worth sacrificing.
I didn't
all
ask what
lives.
some
A
admiral...
lot of people died here. Some of them were That damn data better be worth it. The price was too high.
What can you tell me about your research?
Haystrom's sun is destabilizing. Back when this was a Quarian colony, it was a normal star. It shouldn't change that quickly.
Any idea what's destabilizing?
If I had to
this?
guess, I'd say that it was dark energy affecting the interior. The effect is similar to when stars blow off mass to enter a red giant phase. But Haystrom's sun is far too young for this to be natural.
Whatever the reason, I'm glad I could help. Once you deliver that data...
I promised to see this mission through. I did, and if the admirals have a problem with it...
Maybe not the whole rest of your team, ma'am.
Rieger, you made it.
Your old captain's as good as you said. Damn Colossus never stood a chance.
If need be, the Normandy can get you out of here, Rieger.
The Geth didn't damage our ship. As long as we get out of here before reinforcements show up, we'll be fine.
Actually, I won't be going with you. I'm joining Commander Shepard.
I'll pass the data to the Admiralty Board and let them know what happened. She's all yours now, Shepard. Keep her safe.
Cerberus saw footage of you in action, Talizora. We're looking forward to having you on the team. Your engineering expertise will really benefit the mission.
I don't know who you are, but Cerberus threatened the security of the migrant fleet. Don't make nice.
That's why you're here, Tali. I need people who aren't Cerberus. People I can trust.
I wasn't part of what happened to the migrant fleet, but I understand your distrust. I hope we'll get past that as we work together.
I assumed that you were undercover, Shepard. Maybe even planning to blow Cerberus up. If that's the case, I'll loan you a grenade. Otherwise, I'm here for you, not for them.
If it helps, check out the Normandy while you're here. We've gotten a few upgrades.
I'll get Talizora the necessary security clearance to access our systems.
Please do. I can't be part of your team if I don't know how the ship works. I'll be in engineering if you need me.
Don't forget to introduce yourself to Edie, the ship's new artificial intelligence.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Shepard, what can I
Have
do?
you got time to talk?
We didn't really have time to chat while taking out Geth on Haestrom, did we? I can't believe so many people died. Thank you again for getting Rieger out alive. All for data about stars blowing up. I hope the Admiralty Board gets some use out of it.
Have you heard any word about
He sent me a
Rieger?
message. Anytime you get a suit puncture, it's a matter of luck. Rieger got out with a relatively minor infection.
Tell me about the fleet's Admiralty Board.
It's one the other political power is the Conclave, a group of representatives from...
Any news yet
I'm
on
not
the date?
likely to hear anything for a while, or on an unsecured channel.
Having any trouble
I like
settling?
It doesn't seem right having Cerberus
I
in
caught some
charge of-
tension back on
They
Freedom's
attacked
Parte.
one of our... It seems they were attempting to kill or control a young human biotic who was on the fleet. I do know that Cerberus made an enemy of the Quarian people.
Does it look like they're pulling the strings?
I know you need resources to fight the Collectors.
I fully expect them
I'm
to
glad to
betray.
hear... For now, I should give...
So, Kenneth, did you know...
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an
Definitely. With the Collectors cut through...
No message. I had a wonderful chat with your friend Tally.
Tally's a good friend.
My female intuition says she wants to be more than just good friends.
I always felt there might have been some
There,
chemistry.
it's in. Quarians are so fascinating to me.
Why do they make you
Their
sad?
environment. I wonder what they look like under those helmets, or what their skin feels like under those suits.
Are you attracted to other species?
Well, and passion. Anything else, Commander?
Is there anything
You
I
have
should know?
anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Excuse me, my sources indicate you were in a warehouse recently. Did you by any chance forward a questionable shipping note to a Mr. Thax?
It looked suspicious, so I passed it on.
I'm a representative for Mr. Thax. He's very grateful to you. Please accept this as a gift for bringing the shipping irregularities to his attention.
What happens to the shipping agent who was cheating Thax?
That depends on how sincere her apology is, and how willing she is to correct a mistake.
Do you want help finding the person who
Thank you,
cheated?
but that won't be necessary. Mr. Thax will be making a series of polite calls. Hopefully a confrontation will not be required.
It was my pleasure.
Have a pleasant day.
You should try it my way. Look at how the wind's blowing.
Well, I guess it's not like I attacked those colonies. I'm walking trash.
Hungry? Then come to the Fish Dog Food Shack. Tasty bear and skewers just 5 credits for a limited time only. Connoisseur, try our grade A Tachanka raised Baron steaks.
The division of Elcos Combine.
Trust me, the goods coming in from the Terminus systems are great for business.
I don't know. Some of them seem dangerous.
It's just, we're looking for weapons. Shouldn't you be taking this seriously? Maybe a shirt. Or a card. Helium. Hey, you're blue shifting already. Eclipse might be fun for you. For me, it's the future. My clan's breeding strategy is at stake.
Don't Solarians think about anything besides breeding?
Don't even start with me.
For example, you know that new drug, the one that causes permanent neural scarring?
That's horrible.
There's a 12-page contract for shipping, then a waiver for use. I charged for 50 hours, plus overtime. You can sell something that dangerous with just a contract and a waiver? These are the Terminus systems. Everything's dangerous, and everything's for sale. Either we tax and monitor it to keep some control,
Want to know a secret? I had it done a few years ago. We take a few solutions. You should really give them a call. You know, I'm gonna do it. My life is too long to deal with an asymmetrical scalp. Galactic Beauty Solutions, serving me and you. The division of Elcos Combine.
$25. Sell at 25.
No, you're not hearing me. I want to buy it up. Buy it all.
No messages for you, Commander.
According to CSEC reports, Harkin was taken into custody, and charges are pending.
Is there anything I should...
Anything else?
That'll be
Commander?
all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
According to CSEC reports, Arkin was taken into custody and charges are pending. Also, according to CSEC, a Drell recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
Yes?
My associate is trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported a Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
What sort of trouble is Mouse been
Odd
getting
jobs for shifty people. Duct rats take whatever is available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling. Actually, he was selling one of you.
Me?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors. Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake, and you should fix the problem yourself.
What was it you called Mouse?
When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts, where adults can't get to them.
Aren't the ducts dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them. Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a pub. You should pick up a copy of the Shepherd VI. It sounds like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
You don't know us, Captain.
I've worked Zakara for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got no other choice. Because their parent, you're trying to save yours.
He faces a dark path.
We better hurry then.
You didn't tell him that Kolyat plans to assassinate someone.
He's a cop. He tried to stop Kolyat and one of them could end up dead. I don't want that.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Shepard.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
He's my baby. He's all I have left of Jacob.
I know.
I just want to protect him.
I know.
I'm not being irrational, Michael.
I know.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
I can't believe there aren't any fish up there. It must be a mistake. We talk about sliders.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
What can I do for you?
Just looking
All
around.
right. I'm here if you change your mind.
10 credits, we offer data protection for any game we sell.
Yeah, I can get that. Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You Mouse?
What are you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you were retired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name, I didn't think it could be the same Mouse. He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
You put children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere, see everything, yet they are never seen. You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Because the people I work for, they can make me disappear. I'd like to help you, Krios. You always done right by us, but I ain't gonna die for you.
Look, you know Thane. He wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Do it for him.
I want to. He was always nice to us. But these people ain't nice, Krios.
Nobody's gonna know you talk to us.
Mouse, I swear that you won't be named.
All right, all right. He came with that hollow you took of me. Said he wanted a job. I ran through your old contacts to see who might give him a shot. The guy who offered was Elias Kellum.
One other thing. That Shepard VI you're selling?
Oh shit, you heard... Look, you were dead.
Give me a copy, we'll call it even.
I mean, sure, yeah, absolutely. Sorry about the whole... Just so you know, there's 3 Volas who are patching it all the time.
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in them big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward, Shin Akiba. He's seriously bad news.
You did good, Mouse.
Yeah. Hope I live long enough to pat
Kellum
myself
will never know.
I hope not. I'm out of here, Krios. Next time you're in town, just don't bring the family.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees. Bare feet black. A dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the only good thing he had back then.
Mouse said you had a hollow.
Yes. He pulls at my... He smiles at himself in me. He pats my pockets, checking for other hollows. Where's your son?
Don't blame yourself.
If I don't, who will? We must carry the weight of our decisions.
Yes?
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum? Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the CSEC charity ball.
He pays you off. You were eager to help us before. What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
I said I'd help. It's just there'll be repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight, and if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
Bring him in.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here.
Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if CSEC gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how...
Convince him that we'll put a bullet in his head if he doesn't
Very well.
talk.
We can't push too hard, though. We need the information more than...
Get me out of these restraints, baby. Who the hell are you two?
Bailey has nothing to do with this. We just want a few answers.
Off the record in a C-secretary.
You hired an assassin.
I want to see my advocate.
You apparently haven't noticed we're not CSEC. No deals, no due process, no advocate.
And that's supposed to scare me. You two are in way over your heads. Bailey won't let you touch me.
Bailey doesn't know you're here, but he will. After we're done.
You're not the only one who can buy off CSEC, Kellum.
What are you, frog boy? His little apologist? What, kid? You gonna bore me into confessing? You ain't shit. Come on, hit me. I dare you. No, huh? Didn't think you had the balls.
Think carefully, Elias. I want to catch the assassin, not you. Why stick your neck out for him?
You want me to confess to putting a contract on someone? You think I'm stupid?
I get the name, I walk out. You never see me again.
I got no reason to believe you.
Elias, if we were after you, we'd have already put a bullet in your head. We're running out of time. Bailey can't stall his advocate for long.
Are we done here? Because I got people to see.
I'm done being patient. Give me a name or I'll cut your balls off and sell them to a Krogan.
All right, fucking quit it. Ain't worth this. Joram Talid, Turian running for office on the Zakira ward. He messes with legitimate businessmen. I'm gonna stop it.
Where and when?
His apartment, the 800 blocks. You better hurry.
What's going on here? Get away from my client.
You played me.
I've enjoyed our chat, Elias. Thanks for your help.
This isn't over.
Nicely done.
Wait, you got what you wanted. Who ratted me out?
I guess you'll have something to think about while you're in here, huh?
I'll find out. And once I have a name,
Elias, as your legal advocate, I advise you to shut the hell up.
Where were you 5 minutes ago?
Held up in traffic.
What's the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram? Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end. Thing is, his message.
We need to stop this assassination.
Sergeant, get a patrol car.
There he is. How do you want to play this?
Follow Talid on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
The darkest corner with the best view. Amon Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on Election Day.
You can count on it.
Show the human...
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on Election Day.
I'm following. Have you got him?
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of Kolyat?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on Election Day.
I've got him.
Target in sight. Can you give me an update? I'm almost in position. He's letting the bodyguard do all the work. That lets him deny involvement. No sign of trouble. I see him. I'm following. No problem so far. What's he doing? I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
I'm relocating to the next room. Let me know if anything changes. Target in sight. Where is he now?
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
He looks nervous. Could be he's noticed you.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here somewhere.
Also a possibility. There are obstructions ahead. I'll try to go around. Don't lose him.
You're running for office. Lots of people watch you.
Yes, sir.
No sign of trouble.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing back here?
I'm with Citadel Health and Safety. We've had vermin reports and storage.
You can't
If
be
I didn't
serious.
have authorization...
There's the keeper. Never mind. Just go on through, okay?
Thanks.
Yeah. Just don't let my boss see you.
Kolyat! Oh, C6! Ow!
Thane!
I saw.
He's heading to Khalid's apartment.
Kolyat.
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
C-Sec, put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need help. What the hell?
Khalid, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I will.
Take the boy into custody.
You son of a bitch!
Your father doesn't have much time left, Kolyat. He's trying to make up for his mistakes.
What? So you came to get my forgiveness? So you can die in peace or something?
I came to grant you peace. You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
Your mother... They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the Deep, I went to find them. The Triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them. Eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Kolyat, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Kolyat and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
I'm surprised you're letting him do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son? I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
They've been in there a while.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the CSEC archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
10 years is a long time. Whoever was responsible for that probably doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
How'd it go?
Our problems they aren't something I can fix with a few words.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
But he can't just get away with it.
The kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary. Strictly within CSEC.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain.
I want to know when the next shuttle will get here.
There's one every
Commander, you might want to speak with Tally. She seems very worried about something.
Have a few minutes to talk.
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying...
You've spent too much. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was
You've
6
been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make... They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away.
You were a child.
I've given you the wrong idea.
The Hanar?
Every species, they have a strong grip and natural toxins, but... Have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
Why did your parents agree to
The agreement
this?
was made under the Compact. It was an honor.
Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us. Some of us from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
What exactly are the terms?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
This can't be legal.
Don't insult me, Shepard. Anyone can refuse to serve. Few do. We owe our existence to the Hanar. We are proud to repay the debt.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed mass effect drive. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
What's the state of Rakana
Do you
now?
read your philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes. When all the world is overcharged with inhabitants, then the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore.
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then, the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. Do you need some
Have a few minutes
later?
to talk.
I'd like to consider.
Do you mind if I
Not
ask
at
you a
all.
few questions? We need to have the best
My old
equipment
contact network often located rare equipment for me.
possible. Let's see what they've got.
Shepard, I just received a... I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows
I
you
don't...
can believe.
But thanks. I appreciate
Is it
your-
because you're working
I'm
with
not...
Cerberus?
I have no idea what they're accusing
What
me
happens
of.
when a Quarian is...
There's a hearing. My father, the punishment for treason is exile. If they
So
convict
you have no idea
none,
why they're...
I won't know anymore.
What
until-
happens if you're
like,
convicted?
If not that it really matters.
So no prison and no...
And an exile can still have...
How often is
it's
someone...
The most she had good intentions.
Was she convicted?
No. She made us... She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope.
Okay,
I was
let's
going
go
to
on.
book passage on another ship. I'll program the Normandy.
Kenneth, what has the new shielding done to your power grid balance?
Not much. With built-in capacitor subsystems, they have a surprisingly low draw.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
I never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives aborted. That entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Kila Salai. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
Telly helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, I wish I could do more to help Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
Let's deal with that later, Tali. What's our next step, Captain?
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali...
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived.
I can't believe they're charging Talizora with such...
If Talizora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as...
Talizora of us, Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepherd Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaron Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that...
You're an Admiral.
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father...
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I take it being associated
They
with the...
stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring...
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Talizora Vasnima. Whatever we must call you legally.
I guess we should get started.
Indeed, she does. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ships.
So, you would...
I'll do everything in my power to help you,
Thank you, Shepard.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no... Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keep us alive. The accused Talizora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against the charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Talizora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Talizora Vasnima. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Talizora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
Tali would never endanger the migrant fleet. She pleads not guilty.
I left parts and technology for teams to pick up. My father ordered me to do so, but I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you Bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the Conclave chamber for now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just...
Kalrieger.
Shepard, Talizora. Good to see you both. Wish you were under
What did they get from our
damnedest
reading?
things, just like they said. No way the sun on
So that dark energy...
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
What are you doing aboard the Raya?
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Talizora. I've served with her and she deserves
Thanks,
better.
Kal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking
Admiral
to the
Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haestrom. She and Admiral Gerrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
You said that your mission had
Right.
something...
Remember the damn sun on Haestrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior.
Do you think the
Keela, I hope not. If they can screw up a star, our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think it's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even...
I hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough.
What does
as
that
it is.
dark energy
Sorry,
buildup
Shepard,
mean?
I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can... Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly...
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
How have you been, Rieger?
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single
No,
shot.
Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops, Tali. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
Talizora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend
Pleasure to
bribe-
meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have
Your
destroyed us all.
political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Can you tell me anything about the
Little.
Alarai?
We detected several communication signatures before the Geth. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
If you're not interested in this trial,
Let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Tali Zora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create...
No, Tali Zora. I wish to return the Geth to the controller.
You're insane.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Shepard? How did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Tali could use some friends right
I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a
Vitor
crowd.
is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Do you remember anything else about
Nothing new. I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that place in my mind, I
Vitor, come back. It's okay.
want to help, but I can't. I didn't see anything.
Don't worry, Vitor.
Good.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
Shepard spoke well to the Admirals.
The Admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, that is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford...
I know you're trying to help her, Admiral, but that was over the line.
She has nobody else to speak for her, Shepard. I am doing everything in my power. That's what her father would have wanted.
Don't say it like that. He could still be alive on that ship.
You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
What can you tell us about the
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was
We
testing...
knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about
That's
the inside?
exactly. The Marines who survived...
No, we don't.
How long have you known Tali's
Since
family?
before Real was an admiral. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
I'm not hearing much about Rael's involvement in
It's difficult to explain.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet.
What kind of evidence will carry weight?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
There seem to be some other arguments going on.
You caught that? Yes, the Geth's presence makes this... The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the
You're
home.
thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid it. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
We should move on.
Good luck on Yellow.
Even during...
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alarai.
I'm more
Hopefully-
concerned with finding my
I
father.
wish you luck. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I get the sense you're inclined to
If you were only giving Rail inactive equipment for weapons tests, I've got no problem. We need to test weapons against Geth material. I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything, and you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Can you tell me anything about
Nothing
the
good. Whatever Rail was doing...
Admiral, my father, your...
I know that, Tali. But if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where
Can you tell me about the other admirals?
One you didn't recognize, Tali, is Admiral Zen. She's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope Admiral Corris is the same.
You disagree with Admiral Corris's policies, don't you?
Man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them. He wants us to Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
You and Tali's father go back a
We
while.
served together on the gunship Yaska during a crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rail and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rail looked at me and said, "We're underage. You can't charge us for breaking." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew, brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rail for you.
It sounds like we're dealing with...
He was looking... I don't know, kid. We almost...
I hope the Quarian people find someplace.
We might need that.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there,
Thank
kid.
you, Admiral.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her
Commander
name.
Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vas Quib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
You have a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures, and have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another
I've occasionally entertained the idea of something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons, but I am proud of the Quib. And I will not flee because of petty insults.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other...
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
What exactly is your problem?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
You and the other admirals appear to
You
have...
are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rail Zora was researching. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth?
I don't know. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Talizora.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Talizora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were...
The human can work a crowd, I'll admit that much.
If anyone can retake the Alarai,
Talizora Vasnima.
No offense taken.
Per Admiral Rand's orders. The
Can you tell us anything about
They talked
There shouldn't have been any.
Right. I mean that there...
Let's head to the
Of course.
hours.
I don't know.
Get ready to fight. Combat drones away.
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Rail Zora ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
Like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this
What
on
made a part
It
worth
had to
sending?
be in working order, something that could be analyzed, and anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed.
How did you get these
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see them. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Haestrom was a war zone.
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in
Did that salvage gear give you?
I don't know. I passed up. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize. Oh, Keela. How many Geth are networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
I'll take it.
Trouble to the right.
Too late! Now you're dead! Feel the blood rage!
Eyes up front. Deploying combat flow.
They're all mine.
Got it.
Worthless.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupt. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be... You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Do you think testing weapons on the
It's not... You saw what Saren and Sovereign
Did you know what kind of tests
No,
you're...
Father... I suspected he might be testing weapons.
Could any of that data clear your
Doubtful.
name?
This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking technique. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were... What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Maybe it's time for your people to let go of reclaim.
You have no idea what it's like. You have a planet to go back to. My home is one hull breach away from extinction.
You've got a place here, Tali.
Don't need? Every time you touch a flower with bare fingers, inhale its fragrance without air filters, you're doing something I can't. Damn the pilgrimage. Without it, I might never have known what I was missing, what we had lost when we lost our homeworld.
Have the Quarians considered colonizing a new...
We'd have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. Adjusting for exposure to a foreign colony would be even harder. It's the difference between 60 years and 600. For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask, we must take back our home. At the very least, we can take back one ship.
I am Krogan! Death flush you. Worthless.
I'll take them. Right.
Stop it!
First entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Rail Zora is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Rail Zora.
No. No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave.
Hey, come here.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tally, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. The main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Daro Zen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this... It doesn't matter. One way or the other. Incoming.
Shield has failed.
Too late. Now you're dead.
They can soften them up. Take that. This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
It sounds like he was doing this for
Never
you.
wanted this, Shepard. Keela, everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the Admirals, not anyone.
Tally, without this evidence, you're
You
looking
think I
at
don't... But I can't go back into that room and
We're not
say
going
that
to decide anything
You're
here.
my captain in this here. Come on. If we...
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
It sounds like the hearing is already underway.
We must trust Shepard's offer of assistance. It's only been a few hours.
Warrior Marines lasted less than 5 minutes, sir. Call it.
A pity, Shepard.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Tali Zora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance...
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. And Geralt wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Tali Zora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Are the Admirals prepared to render the judgment? Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
If you appreciate me, then listen. The Reapers are coming. I'm going to need your help to stop them. Please, don't throw away your lives against the Geth.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. I hope this board carefully considers your advice.
This hearing is concluded.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
Well, you can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Come on, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This looks interesting.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal. How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything
you
I
have
should know?
Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk.
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you started
Drell
speaking
have
about...
perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our... It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into... let's call it solipsism.
What do you mean, solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as... Thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass, the warmth of another's hand on yours, the taste of another's tongue in your mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls of metal and plastic?
Isn't there a risk that
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look at my knee and see it's not checked. The memories that are hard to escape are those of despair.
You can remember everything that
Nearly.
happened?
I expect if we remembered the birth trauma, we'd never recover from it.
You can relive every
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
That sounds difficult. At any moment, you could relive the guilt.
Guilt? No. I've never felt any particular guilt about my contracts. My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used. If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
My gun can't decide right from wrong. You clearly do.
My soul does. But my body is merely flesh. Flesh whose reflexes were honed to kill. Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
So you don't assume any responsibility for the things you do?
Not every action performed by my body is a result of conscious choices. I take responsibility for those that are. Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations.
Laser dot trembles on the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid draw memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
The last time we talked.
A bystander.
I should get back to my
Shepard.
duties.
I appreciate these chats we have.
You've spent a lot of your life alone, Thane.
Work fulfilled me. Reading. I barely spoke to anyone outside my family. It seems there will be no one to mourn me when I die. You're the only friend I've made in 10 years.
The rest of us lose as much as you do when you hold yourself apart.
I found it difficult to sit in the ship's mess for meals. I'm used to keeping my back against a wall, facing the doors. I'm trying to relax. Find my center.
Did you hear that we are sharing our deck with a Krogan?
Well, ain't the...
Keela, I'm sorry. All that. You were the only one there for me, Shepard.
I imagine they're trying to fill your...
Replacing an admiral takes time, though.
The whole trial
I
was
don't...
insulting.
But I should get back to work. Shepard.
Have you got time to
I
talk?
really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
Can you do anything
My
to
shield
give
fortification.
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
We need to
I
discuss
said, you know what it's like to think you're
Pretty
alone?
much, yeah.
You don't have to agree so fast.
If you need to think. Is there anything I should...
Anything else?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe.
Stop firing at me! Nothing can hurt me!
What the hell were they doing here? See anyone else here?
Feel the blood rage!
Gotta be a way in. Done.
Feel the blood rage! Nothing can hurt me! Engaging hostiles!
Gotta be a way in. Done.
Feel the blood rage! Nothing can hurt me! I am Grogan! Moving.
On it.
Too late. Now you're dead. For the Ambush incoming.
I'll destroy you!
Nothing can hurt me.
All Blue Sun's hostiles have been eliminated. It is likely that the requested cargo is located on the ship's upper deck.
I'll take it. The daily death count on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint an Ardat Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movement.
Is that... Greetings. I was hoping you'd come by.
Friendly faces seem hard to...
Reasonable people.
You need something?
Well, I need skilled, trustworthy people to take care of a little
What kind of
important business. So
What do you mean we
well,
can change?
Certain. If we were to have information...
I'm listening.
I mean, it's nothing illicit. I just need someone to pick up packages in certain locations and
I
bring
can
them.
do that.
Mike, look around. Good luck, my friends.
End. End is not.
People come to places such as this seeking a better life. And when they get here, they find this. Vibrant people forced into destitution on a world filled with criminals. They deserve protection. If I survive your mission, I may return here.
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused response. 8 vessels have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors. The Council offered its sympathy, but regretted that it could not become involved in a purely human matter.
The fortune of blight on Omega society, or a boon for the station's depressed labor market. A new study of the Forge's adaptive capabilities shows that with the proper treatment, young Forge
This looks interesting.
into productive members of society. A study sponsored by Genera Staffing Services promises to predict the Forge who clog our walkways. They become an asset. Notorious troublemaker Archangel is no more.
Come on, let me in.
What do you need?
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so.
You haven't taken steps to kill
Why
her.
would I? Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Come on, let me in.
Join the Gadgetash and his sexy sextet as they light up the afterlife and soothe the savage beasts of Omega. You won't believe what these girls get up to and how low they'll go. Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make, but whose silhouette strongly resembles ancient Rachni ship profiles. The few ships sighted have been small scouting vessels that rapidly retreated. The Council has pledged a full investigation.
End. End is not.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago, and no one seemed... The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her kid.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Aria's people?
I'm here to help. Does it matter?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her... Something did change in the last few weeks, though.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was
I
this
never
Moore?
met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Moore...
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you.
I hope so. I hope so.
Did Neff hang out anywhere?
She was always quiet working here at home. I think you need a pass. The change was so sudden.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My Neff had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative, and...
She was creative?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
Do you mind if I examine Neff's
I didn't
room?
want to disturb any... Everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps...
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
$4 years' salary for it.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34. I dropped your root's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone... Then, the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her.
Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Just when we dance and the helix is flowing through me, no one's ever looked at me like that.
Read the oldest entry.
Then I'm dancing with her.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya. That vid more. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Close the hologram.
This is Morin's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who's successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants
Morin
caution.
speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent, her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic, rather. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certain. You are an artist on the battlefield.
Time's wasted.
I agree.
Let's get him.
We can.
End is not. Is now gone. An airborne vaccine was released into the slums following a campaign of violence against the Fortress squatters who had taken up residence in the Playground District. All residents aboard the station.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife is nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow. Know this. Until I get there, you are in great peril.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter.
How do I convince her to take
She
me home?
admires violence, excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway?
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me as I trust
Okay,
you.
what other things have we learned about Morinth?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Vayenya. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Morinth sent Neff a note saying she likes the Elcor artist Forta. Well, Shepard, that's everything.
Let's get started.
Shepard and Shepard.
Don't be like that. I got creds. We'll go back to my place. I got simple tastes.
Back off, asshole. I'm a dancer, not a hooker.
You got a mouth on you. I'll enjoy watching you use it.
The lady asked you to step away.
What the hell? I'm just looking for a good time. This isn't your business.
good times are over.
Thanks for that. Security was asleep.
Hey,
Hey!
I'll dance next to you. If you want to think we're dancing together, go ahead.
I do want to think that.
Lots of money on display. Good cred hunting tonight. We'll hit him in the alley. Long we gotta get enough creds to keep ink off our backs. Hey, what are you looking at?
I want you gone.
Hey, we gotta pay the man, so... What do you think?
How about I give you enough creds for your boss?
Works for me.
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me? Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
You and I want the same
Do we?
thing. What do you think of the music?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
You wouldn't have heard of anything
You
I
think my
like.
taste in music is shallow.
If you've heard of it, it's already
If
too
something
major.
is obscure, you can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
I don't need chemical help to get through my day.
Very prudent. Very cautious.
Do you know anything about
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Do you know the artist Porta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen bids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Vaenya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
If you're the strongest, you have the power.
That's certainly true. Among children.
Whoever wants it the most is willing to do anything for it. Has the power.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone. I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die. Have a Hallex if you want, but wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do. A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped. I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him. I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission? I think we share that, you and I.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper.
Morin!
Mother.
Do not call me that!
I can't choose to stop being your daughter, Mother.
You made your choice long ago.
What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me.
Enough, Morin!
I am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die.
You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more.
I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you.
I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess. I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us...
Let's go. I'll take it.
Emotions at Shepard's rumored survival are mixed. While some are overjoyed to see him return, others believe his false death was a betrayal.
4 months left until the entertainment event of the century, Becky Burlesque. Join McCann Tash and his sexy sextet as they light up the afterlife and...
Come on, let me in.
You won't believe your eyes.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
For the first time, it is not a feeling I can describe.
Was it worth it?
It was never. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You did your duty.
One of my. Still, my feelings have always.
You said that Morris was a monster.
I am so proud.
What will you do now that Morris?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am
There's no way to correct
We
the
are an
condition.
advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait, it only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
I thought Ardat Yakshi...
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote... If I travel to those worlds and they do exist...
You don't want to settle down?
I will... When I die, it will not be in vain.
You still control the
I have
direction.
chosen... Due in no small part.
How do you think our mission is going?
Spirits are high.
How are you?
Perhaps we could speak later.
I should go.
Of course.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes.
Very well.
How are things going?
It is difficult. All things worth keeping. I never explained. I suppose.
I figured you'd explain to me.
I kept my work clear of our home life. I assumed that memory of laser dot trembles on the target's skull. The smell of spite. That was Erica. That was how I met her.
So how did she go from
I had to meet. I fell on my knees before her. She introduced me to the world beyond my work. Eventually, she forgave me. Later,
I guess she impressed
you. She woke me. Her body trembles. Not fear. Indignation. Her mouth moves. You and I trained to sacrifice ourselves to save others. How often does this... I thought she was the goddess Hirashu. She met
when you talked to Kolyat,
I let
you
myself
said
become complacent. I thought Erica and Kolyat were safe. I stayed away too long. And my
Who came for her?
Batarians. A slaver ring that was preying on Hanar outer colonies. They paid the shadow broker to find out who I was.
You told Kolyat that you hunted
Erica woke me up. When my body hunted her killers. Murdered. I was taught to grant death quickly, cleanly, to minimize suffering. Them.
You were operating on instinct. By your own rules, you can't blame yourself.
But I made the choice to hunt them. They're the only lives I've ever taken of my own choice. I haven't spoken about my wife, and I don't think I ever have.
The worst thing is to face death with regrets. You're part of my crew, and if there's anything I can help you with...
I've never been part of a team. Assassins tend to be solitary. It's a work in progress.
I've got green across the board. The forward tanks are buoyant and elevated.
Shepard, what can I do
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. I've got a small fever and Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
You're sick?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry. It won't... What we experience is actually an acute allergic
I don't know if I could live inside
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another we get sick at first and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though.
I appreciate the thought, Tally, and I feel...
Well, it's just that there's I wasn't trying to... It's not always like that. It's
Wait a minute. It sounds like you're suggesting something.
What could I mean, how could she possibly develop any kind of interest in him?
You have nothing to be embarrassed about, Tally.
Really? Anyway, I should get back to work. Shepard, what can
Have you
I
got
do?
time to talk?
I've got some work to do. But I haven't...
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
We need to
I
discuss...
said.
Pretty much.
You don't
yeah.
have to agree so...
If you need to think.
How may I help?
Is there anything
you
I
have
should know?
anything else, Commander?
That'll be
Good
all.
luck out there, Shepard.
don't know. That still sounds like an awful thing to legalize. All the dangers are...
Okay, listen. Give Thax a full refund. Do you hear me? He knows. I don't know how. It doesn't matter. Credit him a full refund now. And then get your ass someplace safe.
Seal off those trace samples and get them back to the lab.
We got multiple shots fired. Yeah, techs are going over the place now.
Central, we got an open carrier on this end. Switching to a coded relay.
What's going on?
This area is sealed off. Please step back, sir.
Sealed off? Why?
Someone tried to kill your friend, Commander Shepard. Thank you, officer. Your people are dismissed.
You can't do that.
Already done. Tila Vasir, Special Tactics and Recon.
A Spectre?
I heard your status was reinstated. Good. You're one of our most famous operatives. Might even get you to sign my chest plate. So, I assume you had business with your friend this evening, Commander.
Liara was following a lead on the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker? Dangerous enemy to have.
What are the facts so far?
About 25 minutes ago, someone took a shot at T'Soni. Note the bullet holes. She stuck around for almost 4 minutes before leaving the building. Whatever she was doing was important.
Liara was expecting me.
I'm not surprised. Ilium is just Omega with I haven't found it. You knew T'Soni better than I do. Where would
Let me take a look around. It's part of my old armor.
Looks like someone didn't like you much either. The rifle used to do that wasn't standard issue. The kinetic barrier deflected the shots, but they still managed to penetrate the glass. A doctorate from the University of Ceres, Valenthesia. She's getting good use out of all that education. The picture changed when you touched it. It must be keyed to your ID. What does it show now?
It's a Prothean dig site. Liara did leave a message.
There are a few Prothean-looking objects around the apartment. Let's see what we can find. Those things must be worth a fortune.
Vasir, I've got something here.
Backup disk. Let's try it on her terminal. It looks like she recorded a call.
What have you got for me, Sagat?
It was tricky, but you paid for the best. I can narrow it down to a cluster, maybe even a system.
How soon can you have it?
Shouldn't take long. Come to my office. Barrier Frontiers in the Dracon Trade Center. Gotta say though, Tassoni, you're making me a little nervous. How big is the trouble that could come out of this?
Relax, Sikat. I'll see you in a few hours.
This must be important. The Shadow Broker's people already tried to kill her once.
I know where the Dracon Trade Center is. My car's outside.
Let's go.
The Barrier Frontiers offices are located on the 3rd floor. I don't hear police chatter. We must have missed the party.
Liara's in there!
What the hell? They just took out 3 floors to make sure she's dead. I'll grab this Sky car and seal off the building from the top.
I'll start down here and work my way up.
Just leave some for me.
No!
The blast knocked me off my feet. Who are you? What's going on?
Was it a bomb? What happened?
Please exit the building in an orderly fashion. Emergency power engaged.
20 years. The Dracon Trade Center.
Vizier, the elevators are out and building security is down.
No alarms, no police. Very professional.
Solar shipping. Bing, 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 bing. And Elso Aslan Energy are serving you better. Dracon Trade Center.
Barrier Frontier employee. Looks like he got caught in the explosion.
I wouldn't take any bets on Tassoni's informant surviving that blast.
Came from the smoke. Set bombs and killing everyone.
Casualty here. Looks like he's got bullet wounds. Watch yourself, Vizier. They used military-grade hardware.
Bullet wounds. Guess this was more than just an explosion.
Life isn't about arriving. It's about the ride along the way. At Nizo, every vehicle is an island of style and an engine for freedom. Enjoy the ride. Solar Shipping is the leading industry authority on resource logistics and management. We are committed to providing clients with secure, affordable, and efficient solutions to all their transportation needs.
Vizier, I found a military-grade explosive device. It hasn't been armed.
Sloppy work. You use that kind of hardware when you don't have time to plan.
Vizier, I'm at the Barrier Frontiers office. Liara signed in just a few minutes ago.
Understood, Commander.
Welcome to Barrier Frontiers. Let us be your guide to limitless possibilities.
Time to fight!
Vizier, I'm pinned down. Mercs, and they're well armed.
Say hello to the Shadow Broker's private army, Commander.
We show you the way.
pinned down. First, and they're well armed.
Say hello to the Shadow Broker's private army, Commander.
I'll tear you apart. I'll kill you all! Hostile drone!
Nothing can hurt me.
Nothing can stop me! One down.
Vasir, these damaged pipes are on fire. They're blocking the stairs.
Look for a switch to activate the fire suppressant systems.
Got it. Should be clear now.
Good. I'm on my way down.
Hello, dead people. Right.
I'll take it.
Damn it. If I'd have been a few seconds faster.
Is this Saket?
Must have.
No sign of that data Liara talked about. Looks like a dead end.
Speaking of which, did you find your friend's body?
You mean this body?
Liara! This is Vasir. She's a Spectre.
This is the woman who tried to kill me.
You've had a rough day, so I'll let that slide. Why don't you put that gun down?
I saw you. I doubled back after I left. I watched you break into my apartment.
You didn't know where Liara went, because she hid the message. You needed me to find it for you.
Thanks for the help.
Once she had my location, she signaled the Shadow Broker's forces. They bombed the building to take me out. She found Saket, took his data, and killed him. I'm guessing she's still got the disc on her.
Good guess. Not that you'll ever see what's on it. You pure blood bitch!
ahead there.
I'll throw you like a toy!
Got it. Too late. Now you're dead.
They're as good as dead.
Right.
Nothing can stop me!
Too late. Now you're dead.
She's getting away.
Too late. Now you're dead. Up front. Back ahead there.
I'm fine, by the way. Thanks for asking.
There she is. Hang a right. No, wait, left.
I'm on her.
Hang a left. She's around the corner. She's almost out of... We're not going into the construction site, are... Oh, goddess. I'm not letting her escape with that data. I'm not letting her escape with that data. Go, 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 go!
I'm going!
Traffic! Oncoming traffic! I'm not letting her escape with that data. Go, 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 go!
I'm going!
Traffic! Oncoming traffic!
We'll be fine.
She's dropping proximity charges.
I noticed.
She's got reinforcements!
What kind of guns does this thing have?
It's a taxi. It has a fare meter.
Wonderful.
Truck!
I know.
Truck!
I know. There we go.
You're enjoying this. A head-on collision at this speed.
Yeah, I hear those can be bad for you.
Truck!
Again?
Watch out.
I've crashed on Azure. Get me some damn backup.
Watch out. They're dropping reinforcements into... There's Vizier's car. Come on, she can't have gotten far. Watch out. They're dropping There's Vizier's car. Come on, she can't have gotten far. They blocked the door.
We've been spotted.
I'll stand very precise. Watch out, flashbangs! Security deployed. They're using combat drones.
Worthless.
Watch out, flashbangs!
Nothing can hurt me!
Neutralize the drone. Shield your eyes. Very precise. Enemies incoming.
Krogan!
Come on, we can climb over to get to Vizier's car.
I'll take it.
Every week. I'll give to charity. Go back to the Citadel and get a good job.
Hey, we're unarmed. We didn't see anything.
What kind of hotel is this?
Azure. It's a luxury resort with an exotic edge. Azure is slang for a part of the Asari body in some areas of Ilium.
Where?
Mainly the lower reaches, near the bottom.
I meant where on the Asari body.
So did I. She's lost a lot of blood. We have to be getting close.
She's tough. I'll give her that much.
She's a Spectre. Vizier, it's over.
Hey! Hey you! Come here. What's your name?
Mariana.
Mariana. You want to live, don't you? Tell those people that you want to live.
Please.
We'll get you out of here safely, Mariana.
Well, that's good to hear. All you had to do was walk away. Now it gets ugly.
Please, I have a son.
A son? I hope he gets to see you again. I've heard losing a parent is just horrific for children. Scars them for life.
I'm going to end you, Vizier.
It's okay, Liara. We'll handle it. The usual way.
You want Mariana's little boy to grow up without a mommy, Shepard? Thermoclips on the ground now. Power cells too.
Is that it?
What?
Vasir, I sacrificed hundreds of human lives to save the Destiny Ascension. I unleashed the Rachni on the galaxy. So for your sake, I hope your escape plan doesn't hinge on me hesitating to shoot a damn hostage.
You're bluffing.
Now, Liara. They've seen us. Taking heavy fire.
Back in a bit. Have fun.
Too late. Now you're dead.
Neutralize the drone.
Miss me?
Yeah, right up your mouth.
Take cover. Get in here and kill Shepard, damn it.
Feel the blood rage.
They're using combat drones.
Yeah.
I'll finish you myself.
Up front.
Watch out, shockwave.
I am Roman.
Send them flying.
Ugh, damn it! Damn it!
Sakat's personal data pad. This has what we need to find the Shadow Broker.
You're dead. The Shadow Broker has been in power for decades. He's stronger than anything you've ever faced.
Is that why you sold out the Council to work for him?
You think I betrayed the Council? Like Saren? The Broker's given me damn good intel over the year. So if the Broker needs a few people to disappear...
Spectres don't blow up buildings filled with innocent
Sure we do.
people.
We get our hands dirty so the Council doesn't have to. Besides, you're with Cerberus.
I know who they are and what they've done.
I think it does. Kidnapping kids for biotic death camps, and you're with them.
Eliminate Sony and retrieve the data. Civilian casualties.
Vasir's dead.
I'm putting the data through to the Normandy's computers. We can be at... He'll know about Vasir before long. If he decides to kill...
We'll get Farron out of there alive, Liara. I promise.
I know. You're here to help.
That's not a good
When
thing?
we first met on Therum, You saved me from the Now you're doing it again.
That's what friends do.
I can get us there based on Sakat's data. The Normandy's stealth drive will keep them from... The Shadow Broker's agents are still shooting their way through Ilium. With luck, they won't notice we've left until it's too late.
That's a little cold. They killed innocent people.
You know what I mean. A little...
That's Vasir's fault, not yours.
Sakat had no idea what the stakes were. But from here on out, things will be simple. And kill anyone who
That's
tries
it?
That's it.
Will you just stop for a second? We'll be jumping several light years. There's time to talk.
About what?
About us.
Shepard, listen, I'm...
Are you worried there might be terminals?
That's not fair.
I came back.
Yes, you came back. And I've been tossed aside for a tattooed woman with anger. Look, Shepard, I'm an information broker. I learn things. I didn't mean...
Fine.
Hagalaz. The oceans boil during the day, then snap freeze 10 minutes after sundown.
The Shadow Broker lives in this?
His ship follows the sunset, completely undetectable in the storm, unless you know where to look.
How do we get inside?
The shuttle bay is locked down. We'll need to land on the ship and hunt for a hatch. But we can't stay outside for long. There's a constant lightning storm where the hot and cold air collide. It's hard to pinpoint in this lightning, but... I'm picking up signals from a communications array near the back of the ship. There's nothing below but maintenance equipment. We have to find an entrance near the back shielding. Maintenance drones.
Why are they attacking?
They must think we're debris from the storm.
Nothing can hurt me.
Careful. Those capacitors discharge built-up lightning.
Thanks for the tip.
Shepard, try firing at the capacitors.